One big plus for robot framework is the fact that robot scripts can be written in a bunch of editors, so you don't need a specific editor to create automated test cases. On the robot framework main page, under libraries, we have this category called editors. Here you can find all the editors that support robot framework syntax highlighting and go-to declaration and much more. So you may want to choose whichever is best for you. In my case, I learned along the way that the best plugin for me is a plugin for PyCharm. PyCharm is a Python editor, so it's not listed here, but I can assure you that it has the most features you could wish for when writing robot scripts. In order to download PyCharm, all we have to do is type PyCharm. We go to the downloads page and be sure to choose PyCharm Community, not Professional, because Professional is a paid version. You can now safely download the installer, and we will install it once the download is finished. After that is just a matter of configuring PyCharm plugin in order to have the robot syntax recognized. I will choose next. I will choose the 64-bit launcher because I'm on a 64-bit operating system. And I will continue with the installation with the default parameters. Now that the download is finished, I'm going to click Run PyCharm Community Edition and I'm going to click Finish. And this will open up the initial configuration page for PyCharm. I will not send anonymous data. And now I can choose from light theme and dark theme. Personally, I prefer the dark theme because it's not as tiring for the eyes, especially when you are working at night. To begin with, I can create a new project and I can open an existing one. As I don't currently have any projects, I will choose Create. I will choose a location for my project. I will say here Test Project. And in the interpreter zone, I usually don't choose a virtual environment. This will create a Python virtual environment that is only available for the project you are working on. Instead, I will choose existing and I will choose the Python executable that is already installed on my system. So system interpreter, and here, if you remember from last video, this is the location where I saved and installed Python 3.8. So I will choose C Python 3.8 Python //Exe and choose OK. Now my project is complete and it's ready to be created. This is how the IDE looks at the first glance. So if we choose new file, we can create a file called test.robot. It will ask me which type of file it is because PyCharm does not yet recognize this extension. I will just click OK. And what I want to show you is that right now, if I type something, for example, settings, and this is a robot framework, or should be a robot framework recognized syntax, I see that there is no syntax highlight of any kind. So he already suggests that there is a plugin that supports robot extension. I will go ahead and see the plugin. So what we want is to install not robot framework support, but IntelliJ. IntelliJ is the plugin that will allow you to see the robot files correctly. If you don't get this window at the start of your project, so let's say I didn't get this, you can go to Settings, Plugins, and on the marketplace you can type here IntelliBot, install, accept, restart IDE, and right away we can see that now the syntax is highlighted. So if I say test cases or keywords, you can see that I already have autocomplete function, and I also have colored schemes. So if I type run keyword and return, for example, which is a robot framework keyword, you can see that I have the color code. This is something we are going to attack on another video, but just for now, be sure to install PyCharm and IntelliBot plugin. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.